All right, kindergartners, so for writing today, as you guys know, we've been working on writing our true story. So I have a true story for you guys today, and I think you're gonna like it. So this story was something that happened to me like over break, like around like Christmas time when it was really cold outside, okay? So I have my first page and it says, one day it was very cold outside. I have my spaces between my words, my finger spaces. I have a speech bubble. I'm saying brrr because it's so cold outside, and my pictures and my words match, okay? So it was very cold outside, and I'll tell you what happened. I had to go to the store, all right? And that's what this one is. It says, I had to go to the store. My car was frozen. You guys, my car was frozen completely. I couldn't even believe it, okay? So here I am out at my car, and I'm saying, oh no, because my car's frozen. That's not a good thing. And what happened next was because it was so cold outside, I couldn't even open my car door, okay? So I was standing there and I was trying to pull on my car door, and I was pulling and it wouldn't open because it was just frozen shut. I don't even know how it got frozen shut. So you know what I had to do? I had to crawl into my car from my back seat, and then I had to crawl all the way to the front of my car and get into my driver's seat to start my car so it could warm up and get unfrozen. All right, so that's my true story, and it was kind of crazy. So we are gonna finish this true story together so you guys can get some practice, and then you get to write a true story of your own. So my last page said, I had to go to the store. My car was frozen. So after to get into my car, because it was frozen, I had to crawl into my car from my back seat. So that's what I'm gonna write. My picture here is me in my car driving on the road after I got in it, okay? So I'm gonna start with I, and you guys all know how to spell I. It's our snap word. I crawled. Let's start with a C. Make sure you have that finger space. R, O, curl, D. That's gonna end with a D. I crawled. Now remember, you need to write a letter for each sound you hear. So we wrote a letter for each sound we heard. I crawled it. I'm gonna say I crawled into. I, ooh. I know that's an I. Letter N. T. Ooh. Now remember, sometimes this letter says a little bit different things, but this is a ooh. Sometimes it says ah, like octopus. So we're gonna do a O. I crawled into, I'm gonna say, the back seat. Oh, you guys all know how to spell the. That's one of our snap words. The back seat. Oh man, this is a long word. All right, let's get our arm out to sound it out. B. I'm gonna start with a B. B. A. A. B. A. K. Back. S. B. A. K. S. E. T. Kindergartners, nice job. That is a super long word to spell, but we used our persistence power and kept working through it. I crawled into the back seat, and then I drove to the store. So then I'm gonna say, and drove to the store. That's what we'll say. And that's another snap word. You all know how to spell that. A-N-D, and drove. D. We're gonna start with a D. D. R. O. Letter V. And drove to, another snap word. To the, another snap word. store. S, s, s. T, t, t. St. O. Nice job. I crawled into the back seat and drove to the store. This was kind of a crazy story that happened to me. So kindergartners, when you are working on your story today, you guys should all have 3 pieces of paper just like I have, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to try to take one of your true moment stories, so something that really happened in your real life, and stretch it out and try to make a beginning, a middle, and an end to it, just like we did here. So in the beginning, I said it was cold outside. Then I told you I had to go to the store, but my car was frozen. And then I told you how I got into my car. I crawled into the back seat and drove to the store. Okay? Make sure your pictures and your words match, and make sure you're using your finger spaces in between your words so that our words are separate. Also, use your arm if you aren't sure how to spell a word, so you get a letter for each sound you hear. On your guys' slideshow, I added, on the slide after this, so if you click on the next one, I added a picture of our alphabet chart that you guys can use as a tool, and I added that word wall that I showed you guys. So all of our word wall words are on there. So if you need help with your word wall words, you can just click on that, and those can help you spell it, okay? And I want you guys to bring these stories back to school on Monday so I can see what you write about, okay? I can't wait to read your stories.